Hey guys, it's me, Jack, and I'm back with another review. So, about a year ago, I was at my local video store, and I was looking through the movies for anything that I would want to add to my collection. And when I got to the D's, I suddenly saw a title that instantly jumped out at me. Dinosaur Valley Girls. Now, just from hearing the title, I knew this was gonna be bad. And things only got better when I saw the artwork on the cover. And reading the description of the film on the back only made me even more interested. So I bought it and watched it that very same day. And the truth is, since then I've been wanting to make this review. I just didn't think I had the strength for it. But now I do. Because I love dinosaurs, and I love bad movies. I even love bad dinosaur movies. And this is just that. The film is about an actor named Tony who is sent back in time and comes across two warring tribes, a tribe of cave women and a tribe of cave men. He befriends the cave women and things get a little, interesting between them. Okay, so I'll just say right off the bat, I have absolutely no idea who this movie is made for. Like, there's so many different tones and themes, and they're all just in complete conflict with each other. Like, if I could best describe this movie, I'd describe it as a sexploitation comedy. I will give credit, the actors are not bad. Particularly the guy playing Tony. His delivery is actually not bad, and he actually has some decent comedic timing, even if a lot of the jokes he makes are not very good. But that's on the script, not him. Some of my favorite parts with him are when he can't understand what the caveman people are saying and is just really confused and uncomfortable. His character is also rather unlikable. Like, he's this big actor who gets women to wait on him so that they'll get a small part in his movie in return. Then when he meets the cave women, they wait on him anyway. And he's like, yeah, I could really get used to this. He ends up falling in love with Heather, one of the cave women. And this creates tension with the other cave women who are also in love with him. And he does become a bit more likable, as he gets them to make peace with one another. The actors playing the cavemen and cave women also do an alright job. None of them have any real dialogue, it's just them speaking caveman language, with an occasional real word thrown in there. But they do their best to give these characters personality. One of several issues that absolutely kills this film is its conflicting themes. The film is both sexist, but also feminist at the same time. Like, it's sexist in that you have Tony essentially taking advantage of these women, and all of them worshipping him like a god, and even fighting over him. And then eventually he teaches them to fight for themselves, which allows them to defeat the cavemen in the climax. Tony comes to rescue them, only to realize that they didn't really need any rescuing. And it's clearly meant to be this feminist, empowering moment. But then you realize, oh yeah, right, the only reason they know how to fight is because he taught them. So it just ends up ringing really hollow. Then there's also the fact that the movie is trying to be a comedy. And it really fails in that department. Actually, I take it back. There are some genuinely funny moments and lines. The scene where the cave women come to visit Tony while he's smoking, and he asks them if this is a non-smoking section. That one's pretty good. And there are a few other lines like that. But more often than not, this movie just resorts to the lowest brow of humor ever. Like, practically every single scene involving the cavemen has them just farting. Because, farts are funny, haha! Even during the fight scenes, they're still farting! It just feels so desperate. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I did chortle a little bit at some of these fart jokes. I do have a soft spot for fart jokes, I'm not gonna lie. But it's just so overused. Like, almost every single scene involving the cavemen has them farting. And it just gets so old. The film also makes use of cartoon sound effects. And again, it's really lame and not funny. My absolute favorite is the scene in which two of the cave women are fighting over Tony. And they start making cat noises. Because, it's a cat fight. Get it? Get it? I've mentioned before that this movie has a real sexploitation feel to it. And, yeah, it really does. I'm obviously not going to show you any of it, but there are some sex scenes in this movie. And there is also a lot of boobs. I mean, holy shit. There are multiple scenes of either one character taking another character's bra off, or a character taking their bra off themselves. In one of the strangest and most awkward bits of editing I've ever seen, we have the cave women all taking turns making love to Tony, intercut with footage of a lizard. Because, why not? I don't know. Makes the film more interesting and artsy. There's so much of this stuff that you often forget that there are even dinosaurs in this movie. However, that does lead me to a genuine positive with this movie. The stop-motion animation on the dinosaurs is pretty cool. The designs are great as well. It is pretty cool that this is a movie made after Jurassic Park that still uses stop-motion animation, clearly made as a tribute to the old classic monster movies. It's just a shame they couldn't have just done a straightforward dinosaur adventure movie in the vein of The Valley of Gwangi or 1 Million Years BC or something, and leave all the lame comedy and sexploitation stuff out of it. Oh, but I haven't even gotten to the best, or should I say the worst part of the movie. About halfway through the film, out of nowhere, the movie stops and has a music video for a song called Jurassic Punk. And I kid you not, this is the worst song I have ever heard in my life. I mean, first of all, the title. Earlier in the film, Tony's at a museum, and he's learning about the Allosaurus. And this woman says, I guess you could say that he's a Jurassic Punk. Okay, absolutely terrible line. Well, I'm glad I never have to hear that again. Oh, wait. Because they were just so proud of this line that they were like, yes, this needs to be a song. Not only is the music for it so bland and generic, not only does the person singing it sound completely bored and uninterested, but some of these lyrics are just ass. I'm not going to play any of the song in this video, because nobody deserves to hear this. The song is available on YouTube, so feel free to listen to it. But all I'm going to say is, I'm not paying for your therapy. I will, however, tell you some of the lyrics. Jurassic Punk, he takes the lead, he's out to feed. Jurassic Punk, he gets his way, he rules okay. He rules okay? Yeah, he's an okay ruler. Not Alexander the Great or anything, but, he gets the job done. And the thing that just makes it worse is the fact that, as I mentioned before, the guy singing this song sounds completely uninterested. The thing about singing is that it's kind of like acting. You can make a line of dialogue or a lyric that's really bad sound a lot better if you get a good actor or singer to do it. And it's the same here. Because the singer is bad as well, it just makes the lyrics a million times worse than they already are. I could definitely see someone else make this song sound a lot better. Get Evanescence, Marilyn Manson, fucking Huntrix, I don't know. Oh, and of course this song is intercut with footage of the Allosaurus, alongside footage of cave women dancing with their boobs out. Because that's what I imagine when I hear a song about Allosaurus. I guess the one other thing I will say is that the location for this movie is nice. The valley itself does look rather beautiful. It reminds me somewhat of Planet of the Dinosaurs, but then it just makes me think about how much better of a dinosaur movie that was. And that movie sucks. So yeah, at the end of the day, Dinosaur Valley Girls is pretty terrible. I mean, again, with a title like that, how could it not be? It's awkward, it's stupid, it makes me feel rather uncomfortable at times. But I'm a masochist, so I do have a bit of a soft spot for it. But make no mistake, this movie is dog shit. But now, whenever I hear a song that I don't like, I can tell myself that it's at least not Jurassic Punk.